Morning runners, Coach Cliff, your running coach guru here with your perfect morning run with my sidekick and loyal friend McKenna out for a walk this morning. I was thinking a message I want to share with you guys today about running on a Monday morning. So a lot of you, I'm sure, had a Monday morning run planned. You got up and you got it done, and that's great. Good job. There are some of you that didn't have a Monday morning run planned, and that's okay. You probably have it planned for later on today or maybe tomorrow, whatever it is. But there are some of us who planned to do a Monday morning run who didn't get up and do it. Why was that? You went to bed last night, maybe laid out your shoes, at least in your mind. You thought, I'm going to get up at 5 or 6 or whatever time you need to get up and get your run done. You went to bed, but you got up this morning, you didn't get up in time to get the run done. And here's what you do. First of all, why does that happen? Here's why it happens, is because the thought of it the night before or the morning of when you're sleepy and tired is really big in your head. It's a big, overwhelming, giant thing that you've got to get outside and go through this pain when it's still dark outside. In a lot of parts of the country, it's getting cold. So you didn't go. And you thought, I'll do it this afternoon or I'll do it tomorrow. One day is not going to make a difference. Well, I will tell you that one day makes a huge difference. In your physical training, not so much. But in your mental training, the compound effect of day after day makes a huge difference. You want to read a great book called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Incredible book that'll open your mind to how important the daily task is, whatever it is in life. So here's what you do instead. Instead of thinking about what you have to accomplish on Monday morning in the run, don't think about it. Give yourself permission to get up and go for a walk. And if it's a block and that's all it is and you want to go home, then go home. Give yourself permission to do that. Then that's okay. Here's a better thing to do. Kind of a big challenge, but this really works. Make a plan, make a decision that you're going to run for 365 days in a row starting today or tomorrow. Here's how that works. Between the hours of midnight and midnight, you have to get outside for 30 minutes. If it's a 30-minute run, great. If it's a 30-minute walk, that's okay. But it has to be for 30 minutes between the hours of midnight and midnight. That's all you got to do is go outside and move for 365 days. You will find that that is really a big challenge to do. But here's what happens is you create a habit that is so ingrained and so stuck in you that you won't quit doing it. And it becomes so easy to do. Now, here's what happens is that most days you're not going to walk. Most days you're going to go out and you're going to go for a run because you want to. And a lot of those days you're going to go for longer than 30 minutes, probably most of the days if you're training for something, a 5K or a half marathon or marathon. A lot of times you should be going harder than that or longer than that. And you probably will. But give yourself permission to just do 30 minutes. And if that's all you do, then that's okay. It creates a habit. And then when Monday morning comes, you're not even going to think about whether you are or you aren't. When that alarm goes off, you're not going to think about whether you are or you aren't. You're just going to get up and do it by habit. And then what happens over the course of time is that your body changes, your mentality changes, and everything starts to change. So give yourself permission to go slow. Give yourself permission to walk around the block and go home if that's all that it is. Give yourself permission to just take a walk. Don't make it a big, overwhelming thing in your head because you know what happens? Same thing that happened to a lot of people this morning. You hit the snooze, went back to sleep. And now what happens? You feel guilty. Start doing that. Make it a great Monday.